We're on this 16.6 acre cell expansion that we're trying to get done, and hopefully we'll have it done by the end of next year or the first of the following year to have all this done. In our first valley, we have got it cut down to subgrade, so it'll winter over fine, and now we're working on our second valley. Mother Nature takes care of us. We have a decent winter that we'll get this one done too by spring, and then we can start getting ready to have the liner put down and the rock and all the things that go into it here. But we have, first of all, what you see here is we are hauling this material out, which is shale, which this was mined by Green Coal Company years ago, but it's worked out good for us. And we use this material to make clay, because we don't have clay. This is just shale, but we screen it and add water to it, and it makes it where we can use this. Once it's down to subgrade, you got to put two foot of the 2-inch minus material and a half foot of the 1/2-inch material to make everything work, to make a nice base for it before you put the liner down. So this is what we're going to be doing all winter, is excavating all this material out of here that we need. As you can see, this area, this is waste here that are big boulders and all that we have to get out of it. But they're just hauling the material that the excavator was loading them on, dumping it up here, because we are going to have to have a lot of material. In fact, the 2-inch minus that we're doing, we have to have 52,000 cubic yards of material screened, and the 1/2-inch minus is 13,000 cubic yards that we have to screen to be able to put back in the valleys that, that 16-acre expansion we're doing. And like I said, I hope by spring that we'll come back and dress everything up and call in the liner people to put down our 60 mil liner that we're having to put down. And also once that's down, this river gravel that we have over here to my left, we have to order the pipe too for the bottom of these valleys. It's slotted, and that's where it lets the leachate, when the trash breaks down, it goes into these pipes, goes down to the end, and it goes into our leachate tanks, which we haul to RWRA for treatment. And once the pipes are in, we put this gravel a foot over this whole area, over the whole 16.5 acres or 16.6 acres. And once that's done, we put a felt over this whole area. Then we call the state, hopefully to get approval to start putting trash in this area. Well, the importance of this work is an expansion, which right now we are up on top of the garbage that comes in. And in fact, this is the 9th expansion that we've done here. And as you can see, between where I'm at and down to the new valleys that we're building, that valleys will be filled and they'll be up to this level. And then we're still not to the top. We'll be about 275 feet in the top when this whole thing is filled from, here in the landfill. So we've still got a long way to go. We do an annual survey each year, and right now they're projecting that the current rate we're taking trash, 2044 before this thing would be completely filled up. But that brings up a point where we have to expand. So we have to go back to the state and get permitted for a new area out here, which with all this strip mine ground, we have plenty of area, but just going through the process of getting ready once this is filled to continue on for many, many years to come.